Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Lynn Carey and I'm here with you today. I was thinking about going over just let's empower ourselves over the thoughts of disease. So many people, I think, are so afraid of getting diagnosed with a disease, and I don't have that fear anymore. And I think if more people were educated in the way I was, it could start breaking that spell, because I really believe the doctors are really just treating our fear of being out of control, our fear of someone else telling us what's going on with our lives, our fear of not being in our complete alignment with our source. Because when we're in complete alignment with our source, we know we have the power to heal. We have the faith in our bodies. We don't even think in disease terms anymore. I don't, because I know that all of our body is just different frequencies of energy. Everything in our world is different frequencies of energy. And when you get into the really high vibes of source, they're a very different frequency than in the low vibes of disease and poverty and fear and anger and all that kind of stuff. So when you can stop making those low vibes your norm and you make the high vibes your norm, things starts to change. So if you think of your body as energy, everything's flowing. So you have to ask yourself, if you're having symptoms or if you got a diagnosis, what's blocking your flow? Because the difference between you and somebody that's dead is that there's a life force flowing through your body. We can't really define it or describe it. As a chiropractor, we would call it innate intelligence or inner wisdom. But that controls your immune system. That controls your body functioning, and it's happening all the time. So if you're experiencing something, it's usually a chronic state of not allowing optimal life force to flow through your body. And when that starts to flow again, things can heal. Things are healing all the time. Your body's working at its optimum. It's really doing its best all the time. A symptom, it's a message to let you know that something's out of whack in your life. Now, a lot of people will say, they can understand. Easier for them to understand if they're eating, too much bad food, or if they're not exercising, or maybe they're having exposed to too many chemicals, right? But there's also chemicals in medicine. There's chemicals in the vaccines that are pumped into us early on. All those things aren't good either. There's also blockage in the flow if you're going to a job that you hate every day. Eventually it's going to come out as a disease if you don't handle it. A lot of people don't connect the two, but that if you get diagnosed with something and then you can't go to work anymore, that's a way out of going to a job that you hate every day. So you have to make that connection and make maybe a better choice. Like, what is this disease or diagnosis doing for you in your life? And then once you can honestly address that, you can start to shift the way things are happening in your world. Chronic states of fear, self-doubt, self-hate, unworthiness, all that stuff comes out as disease, because you know what it is? The disease is really a gift of empowerment. It's a message for you to dig deeper, to look at life in a different way, to maybe change the beliefs that you have. It's really a gift. So I believe that most doctors are just treating the fear that we've lost control of ourselves, the fear that we don't understand what's going on in our lives, and we've given that power over to other people. But I believe if you really are honest with yourself and you dig deep, you can start understanding what's going on in your body, and you can start to shift that and change that step by step, thought by thought, starting with gratitude, starting with questioning things, starting with just awareness of it starts to change all that. We are so much more empowered than we're led to believe in society. And I just want to give people that power back, because I don't live in that state anymore. I don't go to medical doctors for diagnoses anymore. I don't even believe in disease. It doesn't make sense. People are asking me to support a fundraiser to find a cure for disease. To me, there's no outside cure. And then what even cracks me up is that these people are raising money for disease cure, and then they're going and buying products made out of chemicals that are causing the same disease. That doesn't make any sense. Like, wake up. Stop supporting companies that are, putting these chemicals out into the air and onto our bodies and into our bodies. Something as tiny as that can become a chronic problem when you're using that every day. So all these little steps of awareness start to change you. So that's just some thoughts for today. I hope this empowers you. Some people get freaked out when I talk like this, or they get mad, and I think to myself, well, why are you getting mad? I'm trying to give hope. Why are you so adamant about holding on to your limitations? Doesn't make sense. I'm just saying maybe there's another way, and maybe you can start thinking in a bigger way. I think that should be hopeful. So I hope it gives you hope today. If you have any questions or comments or anything that you would like me to address further, please leave it in the section below, and stay tuned for my next video.